Good evening. I was feeling rather sophisticated, so I threw on a pair of these spectacles. They're not like a prescription or anything, unless that prescription is an ass beating on blue light, because these are just some blue light blocking glasses, I think. The main purpose is they're supposed to help you sleep better, and I've been having a hard time going night-night recently, so I'm giving them a whirl to see if they help at all. This isn't like a hashtag ad or anything, it's just I know most of you haven't seen me in glasses, so I wanted to explain the jump scare here, because I've learned it's always an alarming situation when I don't look exactly the same like a goddamn cartoon character. So anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to make fun of some losers, some turbo douchebags that just recently embarrassed themselves. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the clip. I don't know if I can show the clip, so I'm just going to show an image from it and explain what happened. Yesterday was Gamescom, which is a huge gaming showcase where a lot of trailers and a lot of information come out about games that are coming up, and it's something a lot of people tune into. It's hosted by Jeff Keighley, and pretty much right off rip for the presentation, a rowdy little rascal in the audience went up on stage with his goofy, glue-sniffing sidekick and did a little unholy fusion dance of cringe, just interrupting the whole thing for this.
Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers.
Goober really tried to emulate Matan. I'm sure most of you remember the Bill Clinton kid from last year. After the Game of the Year award was given out, he went on to the mic and said that he wants to dedicate the award to his reformed rabbi, Bill Clinton. And it actually, blew up his online presence as a result of that. And this absolute goofball thought he could get the same thing happen to him. So he went up on stage, tried the same thing basically, and got zero clout, and nobody laughed. It was just met with sighs and boos. Oh brother, this guy stinks. And he wasn't alone. Most people don't even realize that there was a friend of his that went up there with him. So if you freeze frame right here, and I feel like I'm getting in a fucking some kind of film Easter egg here where I have to break it down in order for you to see the hidden messages. There is another guy on stage who is not supposed to be there. He's the guy doing this pose, are you not entertained? And the answer was a resounding no. Nobody was. This is lame as fuck. He had the gall to put his online handles on his shirt, thinking that people would flock to it and be like, wow, that was such a good troll. But what's so good is no one even realized he was there. This man was basically invisible. I had to catch him like some kind of ghost in a photograph. I had to freeze frame because I thought I caught a glimpse of something, and it was this dumb asshole. So he tried to get, clout out of it even more desperately than his friend who just went up there with the Bill Clinton wants GTA 6 line. He actually put his handles here, and nobody saw it. The camera cut away too quick to see it, and even if you do pause it, it's too blurry because he was moving too fast for it to actually pick up what the words say. And just when you thought the L couldn't get any bigger here, what if I told you this isn't that one guy's first time doing it? A couple years ago, he went on a different show in Germany and basically did the same routine but without Bill Clinton. He just said, GTA 6, where's GTA 6? And got water thrown on him and kicked out. It's just so pathetic. Extraordinarily desperate for just an ounce of attention. And he doesn't even get that. People just boo and move on, completely forgetting about this guy. It already happened to him once a couple years ago, so he said, you know what about second breakfast? And tries it again. This time he tried to follow the recipe that Matan laid down, but he was unable to get in the kitchen and get the same result here. He tried to copy his homework but failed. So he got no clout, no attention, nothing out of it. Just a complete waste. Legitimately just a massive waste. And his friend, even bigger waste. They need to be stricter with security here. This has to be a wake-up call. Last year was bad enough because Matan was on stage for the entire acceptance speech. He was on stage for 15 minutes and no one did shit. No one recognized he wasn't supposed to be there. This guy walked right up, no problem, no questions asked, and also lingered for quite some time, him and his friend. That's just dangerous. That is just dangerous. The security has got to be improved at these kind of events. Otherwise, people are going to stop going to them from the industry because it's just downright not safe. You could have an absolute fucking lunatic in the crowd that goes up that's doing more than just saying Bill Clinton. Like, it's pretty crazy that they haven't taken those steps to ensure this doesn't happen again. Because now it's happened twice. Also, I just wish Jeff Keighley was a little bit more mean in a situation like this. Him telling them that it's disappointing, like he's right, it definitely is disappointing and pathetic stuff, but go a little harder. This is that kind of special, embarrassing moment that will haunt you for the rest of your life, and I just wish Jeff Keighley put that little cherry on top of the cake. Like, I would have laughed my little tookus off if Jeff Keighley just hit them with like a sarcastic, haha, good one. Just something. Because this was a flop. And just imagine Jeff Keighley driving the nail even deeper. Just in the moment, making sure that he rubs their nose in it. Like, damn, you know, I got paid a visit by the doofus committee here. You came on stage, you stunk it up with this cringe. What a waste of time. Like, I just wish he had done something to, like, really highlight to their face how embarrassing this should be for them. Now, obviously, I think these two didn't get, like, thrown in the slammer or anything. They probably just got trespassed from the venue or something, maybe. I don't even really know. But no doubt they went home super giddy to see the response, hoping that their follower numbers got pumped up or something, and this stirred a big controversy. And I can only imagine the shock and disgust that washed over them when they realized nobody fucking cared. Nobody knew who they were. People quickly made fun of them and moved on. It didn't even trend. There were just like 2 posts about it, one from Zexerto. It was just like 500 comments in total across both posts, and people couldn't even be bothered to throw tomatoes. They'd either just leave a picture of Matan and saying like, the worst copycat attempt I've ever seen, or not even that much, just something like weak and moving on. This was probably one of the worst plays for attention I've ever seen. It's got me talking about it though, but that's only because I love to roll around in the mud of silliness, and this is quite silly. They tried so fucking hard to get some kind of attention from this. One of them tried twice, and both attempts fell right on their fucking face. It just, nothing, less than nothing out of this for them. Just now, a little Boy Scout badge of shame that they can both remember fondly, I guess. I'm really hoping this doesn't become some new trend. This is the second time it's happened, and hopefully the last one. I think it should be buried after this last awful attempt here. I'm hoping this Bill Clinton, charging the stage meme doesn't continue past this. And I really do hope they start upping the security and actually taking security seriously at the upcoming events. That way this kind of shit doesn't even have a chance of happening at like the upcoming Game Awards or anything. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's really about it. So yeah.